The first book I'd like to talk about today is called Wont Be Loose by Zinzie Clemmons. This book comes out on July 11th, 2017, and it is one of the most anticipated books coming out this year. It is about love and loss and takes place in Pennsylvania in contemporary times. A young woman is reconciling herself with the death of her mother, and her mother was raised in Johannesburg, South Africa, and the protagonist is caught between being black and white and being American and being South African. And according to critics, this is done beautifully and masterfully. The next book on the list is My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness by Kabi Nagata. Now, this book is expected to come out on July 1st, 2017, and is a graphic novel about depression as well as lesbianism. At 152 pages, it's a quick and short read, but it is, according to critics, a stunning debut novel for the author, and deals with issues that aren't normally coupled together in a funny and serious and heartfelt way. So that's one that I'm particularly looking forward to. Number 3 on the list is See What I Have Done by Schmidt. This is the author's debut novel and is set to be released on August 1st, 2017. Now, this is a fictionalized account of the infamous murderer Lizzie Borden, who killed her mother, allegedly, and her father by hacking them to pieces with an axe in 1892. So the book takes place between several shifting perspectives and with multiple unreliable narrators. And from what I can tell by the advanced readers, it seems to be incredibly well written. So it's sure to be highly anticipated because mystery and murder and serial killers and historical fiction are always hold a big appeal. Number 4 on the list is A Boy in Winter by Rachel Seiffert. Now, this author has previously been nominated for a Man Booker Prize for her novel The Dark Room, and that book was also about Nazi Germany in World War II. So this novel takes place in Ukraine during World War II, and it is about a series of characters whose lives intermingle, and among them include a young boy, a factory worker, and an engineer. Now, there are some concerns from critics that this novel hasn't said anything new about the Holocaust that hasn't been said before, but from the quotes that have emerged from the book, it seems to be incredibly well written, at least in terms of the prose, so that's why I'm still eager for it to come out. It's expected to be released on August 1st, 2017. From the best-selling author of Norwegian Wood, Chopping, Stacking, and Drawing Wood the Norwegian Way comes The 16 Trees on the Somme by Lars Meiding. This book is expected to be released on August 10th and is about a main character named Edvard, who has lived his entire life with his grandfather in a remote Norwegian landscape. Now, his brother has died under mysterious circumstances, and one day he finds his brother's coffin, and he goes on a mission to understand what has truly happened regarding the death of his parents and his brother, and unleashes a whole host of family secrets. Now, I recognize that this might not be to everyone's taste, but for me, the underlying theme of wood and the Norwegian landscape sounds tempting, so I'm willing to give it a go. And last but not least is Marriage of a Thousand Lies by S.J. Sindu. Now, this book is a depiction of the LGBT community that is amongst traditional Sri Lankan immigrant families in America. Lucky and her husband Krishna are both gay, and they have an agreement where they both date on the side and appear to be perfectly married for their families. But Lucky returns home and she finds that the woman that she had previously been in love with when she was a child is getting married to a traditional Sri Lankan man, and that causes her to reevaluate her entire life and what she's prioritized. And it sounds amazing, and I can't wait to read it. I actually pre-ordered it because my library wasn't going to buy it, and I really wanted to read it. So this book came out on June 13th, 2017, and hopefully I'll have a review up of it soon. So, and those are my 6 books that I am eagerly anticipating the release of this summer. Let me know if there are any books on this list that excite you or bore you, or any that you are hoping to read, and if there are any other books that you really want to read this summer that haven't come out yet. Alright, I'll see you some other time. Doei!